Okay, now we're ready for our self-gloving competency. At this point, you've scrubbed your hands, you've come into the room, you towel dried, you put your gown on. You can do self-gloving without being tied in the back. What you need to be aware of is that your gown is going to be flappy. So you got to be careful that you're not allowing that flappy gown to hit. You want to have somebody tie you if possible. Okay, so before you start the gloving, have a partner, ask the circulator in the room, ask anybody if they can tie you before putting those gloves on, because it just makes it a lot neater. Your hands, we don't want, your fingertips should, are you close, sorry. Your fingertips should not go into this white cloth area, okay? That area is porous, and so it will contaminate. We want to stay within the gown part. Now, this gets tricky when you're putting the gloves on, so it'll look a little fumbly, but you want to stay into that blue section. Okay, come on over here. So, first thing we're going to do, I have my 2 gloves ready to roll, okay? I'm going to be super aware that these edges are contaminated. So if I get too close, now I'm contaminated. That's a strike right there because I contaminated. So I'm doing that same bent over position so that I'm not contaminating anything. I grab my gloves and I use my hands inside that glove to open the package. Okay, now that my gloves are open, I'm going to take the left glove, and you may want to get a little close up. I'm grabbing it at the cuff, okay? I place this one upside down on my left hand. So that means that I have thumb to thumb, okay? I pinch the cuff on the other side. Now with this hand, I'm gonna pinch this cuff and bring it over the top, okay? I'm hanging on to that. That's what's gonna bring this glove all the way on. I work my fingers through the cuff a bit so that I'm gonna be in the right position and get it on that way. Now you see I have 2 fingers in there. I'm gonna adjust that in a minute, but right now I can leave it just like so. Now I'm gonna start with the other side and do the same thing. It's laying thumb to thumb, so I'm gonna pinch, I'm gonna grab the top, and I'm gonna work it on. Kind of work my fingers through a bit before we pull it up, and then now I can readjust, okay? Leave this, see the inside of that cuff, how far up the hand it is? You want that. You want it to be as far up as possible. And now I'm just adjusting to make sure it's on all the way. Now I'm gonna do the same thing here, because see how I have my fingers not in the right spot. I'm adjusting everything. I still have that cuff kind of high up, and I'm ready. Now for the, sorry, keep going. We are always gonna double glove. This is the tough part. Once I get this done, now I can go to my second pair of gloves, open, and this is almost an open glove technique at this point. This you can kind of put on any way. That's easy. I did that fast. Sorry, guys. I kind of use an open technique, like you're open gloving, because at this point, everything's sterile. So everything I touch, the inside, the outside is okay because I had those sterile gloves on. That is self-gloving with a double glove. Thank you.